My name is Amanda Thrasher. I'm 17 years old. I'm a senior at Tech Valley High School. Hopefully for next year, I'll figure out what college I want to go to and actually go to college and achieve my bachelor's. My top 3 choices are Penn State, Arizona State, and McGill University. I got accepted into all the colleges I applied to, except for McGill. I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm hoping to major or double major in international relations and international agriculture. My last internship experience, I went to Rich Foods headquarters in Buffalo, which is a food distribution company, and that's really where I learned more about agribusiness and how food companies in the food industry work with farms and such. I'm hoping that I can improve international trade and other countries, like their agricultural systems, and kind of like food distributions and food insecurity throughout the nation and the world. I think I'm most passionate because I grew up having a farm. I had a small head of cows that I worked with, and the more I kind of grew with them and grew around local farming, since I grew up in a rural community, I really learned that there are some like problems and things that need to be solved with local farming and farming in general. So I really want to give back to the community that I was raised up in. I've done it for like 3 years, and it's one of the most amazing places and communities I've ever been in. Like, Highlight is just so incredible and fostering and supportive. I was able to meet a lot of students like me who are from Hispanic descent, and I was able to really reconnect with my Mexican roots and my Mexican heritage, and just kind of learn more and be in a community where there are other kids like me. Every year, students and their own delegations, I'm part of the Capital District because Albany, we work for like about 3 months together, and we learn about local legislation. We learn about local government and what that works like, and how government in our nation and in our own communities work. And we are given a set of like 4 bills, and we are to research them, reach out to our local assembly members, ask their stance on each bill, and then we debate the bills in our practice. So at the end of our trainings, pre-COVID, of course, we go to the assembly chambers in Albany, and it's a whole weekend thing, and everybody who is selected gets to go and debate as their assembly member. So this year, of course, it was online. So same things like when as usual, and there's like workshops and like before, and there's like speakers. So that was the day I was hosting the event, and I was as moderator. So I was in charge of making sure everything was set to the agenda. I made sure everyone was able to find everything okay, and I just set like the norms and stuff, just like any like MC would. And that was a wonderful experience. There was only a few technical difficulties, but it was all okay. I think my most favorite thing about that, I was able to introduce like my personal idol, Dolores Huerta, who I find absolutely amazing. She worked along with Zad Chavez, and she actually worked in the agricultural community, especially in Florida, and she advocated for farmers' rights. Tech Valley really supports their students. You do have to be kind of like vocal about it and say, this is what I want help in, and this is what I'm seeing as an issue for me or my community, and they'll definitely find ways to support you. And yeah, it's an encouraging environment for prospective students and current students. Just don't be afraid to be vocal about your interests and passions. I know it's not always a problem here at Tech Valley, but if you find yourself in need of support with your passion, or you find yourself you just want to connect with people, just don't. I know I say don't be afraid, and you're like, well, it's not that easy. But I guess if you're really passionate about it and you really want to do it, but you really need help, like just try. I guess is the big thing, is just just try your best. Yeah.